Because
we're having a baby.
Just trust me, you need to be there, you need to get a ticket before they all go.
And you can trust what I'm saying, basically. So yeah,
Zoe Sugg, also known as Zoella, was the queen of British YouTube. She lived in a palace down in Brighton, and she used to make videos on lifestyle type content.
I will say just quickly, as a small disclaimer, if I don't like it, I won't mention it. All my opinions are honest, and you can trust what I'm saying, basically.
And many people, as many as 10 million people, in fact, took those words to heart, and they trusted every single word that she said and tuned in every single day or week or whenever it was that she uploaded to give her opinions on the latest lifestyle, makeup and clothing hauls.
And I also got the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. I got one in the colour Warmer Medium and one in the colour Cool Medium.
By this point, she was raking in the millions, right? She was raking in the millions of views, but also the millions of pounds, right? And she was doing well-known collabs with well-known stars such as this lovely lady.
With Miranda!
I'm so excited to be here.
I'm really excited for you to be here.
Yeah, thanks for opening the door when I was pounding on it.
That's okay.
Her association with Miranda would not be the last time that she would associate with a predator, but more on that in a little bit. Now, next she went up and she did some amazing things with her life, such as write her very own book.
Hello everyone, I'm Zoe Sugg, also known as Zoella, and I am so pleased to introduce my new book, Girl Online, which is available for you to buy on the 25th of November.
Zoe sold millions upon millions of these books that she apparently wrote, and will use wrote in the loosest sense possible because apparently she didn't entirely write it herself. I find this a very strange admission indeed, because as you can see here, it clearly says by Zoe Sugg on the tagline on the book. So, you know, who are we to believe, right? No way did she write the book herself, which is wrong on so many levels. I personally hate that because, you know, she's selling the book as her own when it's not her own, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that wasn't the last time that she would run into some form of controversy surrounding her book writing. She wrote another book called Cordially Invited. That's right, and it was it was a lovely book. I didn't read it myself, but many other people did online, and apparently it was interesting, to say the least. Now, being in the spotlight, Zoe was under scrutiny constantly. I mean, she was making a lot of money out of her fans on the daily, so she had to live up to a certain lifestyle and expectations from those fans. Now, she brought out this advent calendar, which was one of the most scandalous things that she's done so far, and it was reviewed by the nice Jack Mate in the most fantastic fashion.
It's Zoella's calendar, which we were lucky enough to nick from Boots. Which we were lucky enough to buy from Boots. Now, I know a lot of people have been asking online, why the hell is this £50? Well, I think the question is, why isn't it 60? It's got 25 gifts in there. That means a new gift every single day of the month. Huh?
12 doors.
It's got 12.
It's got 12 doors.
Then why the fuck is it 50 quid?
Unfortunately for Zoe, her controversies didn't end there, when she hosted, along with a lot of her very own British YouTube friends, an event called Hello World, and it really didn't quite go to plan because there was a lot of backlash for the £100 tickets, which gave them almost nothing in return for it.
There is Alfie Days, Marcus Butler, Louise Pentland, Zoe Sugg, Joe Sugg, KSI, Ollie White, Mark Ferris, Jack Maynard, Josh Peters, Jake Mitchell, Katie Pix, Rose and Rosie. I'm missing so many people, but there's loads more than that, and there's loads more to come.
Just trust me, you need to be there, you need to get a ticket before they all go, and I'm excited to see you all there.
Don't forget that wasn't just endorsed by Zoe, it was run by her too. So she had a vested interest in fleecing her fans for as much as she could get away with. Now, the controversies continue to follow Zoe around somewhat, as during the pandemic, Zoella put her £25,000 a year office manager on furlough despite being worth £5 million. That's right, Zoella put her £25,000 salaried office manager on the government's furlough scheme despite being worth £5 million and charging up to £20,000 for a sponsored post on Instagram. So if you don't know, during the pandemic there was a government scheme to enable people to lay off their staff temporarily whilst having assistance to pay that staff during furlough. And what Zoella has done is use that scheme, even though she has no problem paying the staff herself and things like that. You know, it was basically set up in order to help struggling businesses through the pandemic, right? She's not a struggling business by any stretch of the imagination, and yet she used the scheme. So there's that, right? So these are all controversies surrounding Zoella, right? But one of the biggest controversies, which has plagued her since the dawn of time, so it seems, is the one which collaborated them with this lovely family.
Guys, I am literally freaking out right now. I need to calm down. I'm literally shaking so bad. Oh, let me just sit down. Our vlog just went live. It's just gone 6 PM and I always go on, check the comments and and one of the top comments was, "Oh my goodness, did you see yourself on Alfie Day's new vlog?" No, why would we be on Alfie Day's? The Alfie Days, the Zoella, why would we be on their vlog? Went and had a look. Zoe and Alfie are casually sat in bed watching our Christmas Day vlog. What? Oh my goodness! You have no idea literally how excited that makes us. Isabel, Esme and Isla, especially Isabel and Esme, were literally just bouncing around the living room because they love Zoella. I love Zoella. I love Zoella and Alfie. And Alfie is also one of Chris's, like, inspirations. He loves him. And we've watched those two for years. And I mean years. And I just cannot believe that they've taken the time to pop on one of our vlogs and watch it. Like, what? Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I'm literally so excited. Zoella said that she subscribed. She's a savage. She's subscribed to our channel and she watches us. And they've recognised us and we are so excited. Not only have they recognised us once, they've recognised us twice. Oh my god, like, I can't even. This huge box. But guys, look at this. I'm covering up our address right now. Look! Look! You guys have to know what that means. I'm not going to say it now because I guess most of you already know what that means. But if you don't, you'll find out later. Comment down below what you think it means. I'm not going to say it because I can't. I feel like I'm cursing it or something. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to open this. I've got to when the girls get home. We are about to open a very special package. Who, Isla?
Zoella.
Ooh. Okay, girlies, we are about to open, guys, something very special that Zoe sent to us, and it is this Splash Botanics. This looks amazing. And
that's right, that was the Ingham family back in the day of their successes and their just success, right? I've got to say though, Sarah Ingham seemed to be very much more excited about this whole thing, you know, being loved by Zoella than her actual kids were. But anyway, they did actually get to meet up with Zoella at Zoella's actual house. They had a pool party where Chris could film his girls in their bikinis.
Surprise! Hi!
How are you? Dad, I'm so meet you!
Oh my goodness.
So cute! Come on!
I know, she's so excited.
It's just to let you know we're not working with Lego
We're not really
today.
working with Lego today. It was a joke.
Yeah, sorry.
The whole way, Dad was like, right, I'm gonna get some people who got to guess who it is. It's like, Zoella was like, Zoella. It's like, what's Zoella's dog called? We're like, Nala. It's like, this is Alfie. And then, nice to meet you.
It looked like a friendship made in heaven, right? A friendship that would stand the test of time. But it stood the test of one day, one whole day. That vlog where the Ingams went to Zoella's house came out on the 1st of July 2018, and then on the 2nd of July 2018 this happened.
Chris Ingham and the grooming allegations.
Chris Ingram, well, he's a fucking creep.
This video is a message to Chris Ingham.
Well, Chris Ingham.
Chris Ingham drama.
That Chris Ingham is Chris Ingham.
Chris Ingham.
With the Chris Ingham situation.
One day, I'm sorry, I can't believe that was one day. All that time, Sarah had been so into Zoella and desperate to meet her, and she did. Then one day, back in the room, right? One day, their friendship lasted, and to Zoella, Zoe and Alfie's credit, they did try and, you know, address things. Alfie himself posted this. The allegations made from so many different young girls against Chris Ingham are so shocking. Over the past month or so, more and more messages and stories are coming out. How long is it going to be until he actually talks about this? This behaviour is not welcome in this community, and we need to stand against it. If he is truly innocent, why has he not addressed it? If someone made these allegations against me, regardless of legal advice, etc., the first thing I do is make a video proving my innocence. Just so everyone is aware, I have already reached out personally to Chris twice via text, in which he has chosen not to reply to my latest message a week ago. So Alfie did his bit, right, but then came back the infamous Sarah, who had apparently at the time messaged her very best friend Nikki and said, I'm going to piss and leak their address, which has become a bit of a meme these days, if you haven't heard about that one. And then there was the infamous "we've lost the footage" line, as stated by Zoe, because obviously they didn't want to show what actually happened in the vlog because of the allegations. Now they couldn't put it out there that they had been with Chris, you know. And yeah, so those are the things that follow them around from now. But then they turn their life around, right? As if their life wasn't fine as it is, you know. They've got all these millions of pounds in the bank. They've got this really lovely house. They've got all these viewers watching them. But they turned their life around. They had a baby, right? They had a baby. This baby who they were absolutely, definitely never, ever going to post online and they exploit them in any given way, because why would they? Because they're against all that, right?
We are having a baby. So yes, Alfie and I are super excited to say that we are going to be parents, which just seems
It is wild.
so wild that is
You're gonna be a
coming up.
mum.
You're going to be a dad.
That's literally your goal in life, is to be a mum.
I'm so excited.
However, having made a big deal of not actually vlogging their baby or exploiting their baby or making money off their baby, the very next 7 of the next 11 videos that they produced had the suffix "ad" attached to the title. So I'm thinking that they did in fact make a lot of money off the pregnancy, which is in turn making money off the baby. So I'm not quite sure where they were going with that. I don't know if they realized that or not. But once the baby was born, you may be thinking, well, okay, as long as they don't show the baby, right? Or they don't show the child. So I was thinking exactly that same thing, right? I thought, and I looked at their videos and I thought, okay, well, then don't appear to be showing the baby too much, maybe a little bit, but not too much. I was wrong. I was wrong. So wrong. More recently, as the baby has grown up, she's, I don't know, 2 or 3 now or something like that, and they're doing it on the daily. Not quite the daily, they don't vlog daily, but they're doing it on pretty much every single video. So you've got instances like this where she is, well... This could be excused for being like a home movie, possibly, but I'm not quite sure that this next one could be classified as that. Because
What are we on a boat?
Look, we're on the water.
Look who it is.
Because, like, you know, shoving the camera right in your child's face as they're trying to enjoy themselves, it just feels a little bit exploitative to me. Now, almost every single thumbnail features their child on the front, right? So they've gone from never vlogging their child to pretty much exclusively using their child on the thumbnail. There you go. However, things have taken a more sinister twist recently. They're about to have another baby.
Because
we're having a baby. Another baby.
There's a little baby in there.
Not 3 babies, we're having 1
yeah,
baby.
There's only 1.
They probably wanted to know 3 main things.
Boy or girl?
Boy or girl.
When's it due?
Probably how you're feeling, to be honest.
How I'm feeling. How far along I am.
Yeah.
If they've not already watched Alfie's video. I feel like we are just repeating ourselves. But it's exciting we get to address Alfie's audience and my audience.
Yeah.
However, having babies doesn't half cause a lot of headaches, right? Am I right? But in their case, it does in fact cause vlogging issues, right? Because they will no longer be able to vlog Vlogmas, guys. It's going to be so difficult to get through life without vlogging Vlogmas.
We've got a December baby, guys. We're going to have a little Sagittarius, and I'm very excited.
We don't really know any Sagittariuses.
I don't think we have any Sagittariuses in the family. So yeah.
Just so excited. So we won't be doing Vlogmas.
Oh yeah, PSA.
There'll be no Vlogmas.
No Vlogmas this year, guys. I just feel like it would be a little bit too much to be like going into labour and having a baby.
The day the baby's born.
Like, I know that would make a great Vlogmas and I'm sure everybody would absolutely love it, but...
Other than us.
Other than us.
Yeah.
Like, that is extremely unrealistic. So instead of Vlogmas, we decided one crazy day, in fact no, we decided this like the minute I got pregnant.
Like really soon we were like, okay,
if the
no, baby's
no December vlogging.
That's not even an option.
But
however, we still love doing Vlogmas so much that we still wanted to do something similar.
Instead of December, we are gonna vlog every day. Every day?
Every day.
Every
yeah, 100
day.
It has to be every day.
Okay, as you can tell, Alfie is like way more enthusiastic about this than me.
I'm super pumped. Also, it's gonna be on Zoe, like it's gonna be on this channel. I'm just gonna do the editing like before.
August.
That's right. In the uniquely named Vlogust, they did in fact vlog the entirety of August and named it Vlogust instead of Vlogmas, right? So that is quite unique and most definitely their own idea. Well done, Zoe and Alfie. Except I think this pair might have something to say about that.
Beautiful little girl Esme, who we cannot believe is 7.
That's right, the Ingham family, as far back as 2016, did in fact come up with the term Vlogust, right? Or they at least did a Vlogust back then, where they vlogged every day of August too. So Zoe and Alfie have it's come full circle, right? It's come full circle in their former best friends, their best friends for a day, in fact, they've decided to copy the Ingams as far back. I know they might not have copied them per se, but it makes for an interesting story, doesn't it? The moral of the story, though, out of all of this is, don't get yourself knocked up and then vlog your baby, right? That's not the way to do life. Now, I think we can all agree that Zoe and Alfie didn't use their child to make their millions. They already had their millions and then used their child, right? We can agree that. However, that doesn't stop it being exploitative, because more people are watching now. People will carry on watching because they're not the teenagers or early 20s that they used to be, that used to bring in the crowds. Now they're a parenting couple, right? And they bring in that sort of crowd too. And also there's the obvious exploiting the child and putting the child at risk on the daily basis. I've seen some very disturbing images already of their child on their platform, you know, swimwear, pools and things like that, right? So that sort of content needs to be eradicated from YouTube completely, and these who proclaimed that they were not going to exploit their child have now done exactly that. So please give this video a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below. Are you surprised by Zoe and Alfie's U-turn and the way that they've come about things now? Or were you expecting them to do it anyway? Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, take care of yourselves, have a brilliant day, and bye-bye.